honestly, when we came out, I mean, we've been out and I've been doing my own thing. They're busy, I'm busy, but I am not looking for a friendship except with Norman and Yuri.
Okay guys, so some of your friends are out here living their best lives. Okay, guys. I mean, hey, at the end of the Big Brother and Zanzi season, guys, we all can say that some of the housemates who came into the show really understood the assignment, and some really didn't understand the assignment, and a lot of things are happening. Guys, I'm going to be talking about some keeping up with your favorites as usual. I'm going to be talking about the deals some of your faves are beginning to get. I mean, there's this talk that Gashwan and Nale is really cashing out. I mean, we saw this advert, we saw this commercial, right? People were talking about, Nali and Gashwan working on stuffs together. We've been seeing videos of these top four guys, like doing their boy thing, guy thing. We think they've moved the men's conference to a different level. We've seen videos of Tato living her best life. We've seen videos of Bonang, at the Real Housewife launch, gifting the top four guys with gifts, but not giving Gashwan a gift, but giving Gashwan a gift to Tato. And I'm like, okay, is that a loud message to Gashwan? We've been seeing these housemates like Joe the most. We've been seeing Mpho, take on different media tours, interviews, people criticizing her online, people sharing their thoughts, and her defending herself and talking about her narratives. Like, there has been so much conversation. But guys, in this video, I'm going to be talking about one other depressing factor that comes with winning or losing any reality show. And I'm going to be talking a little about Mvelo, the very first person who left the Big Brother and Zanzibar show. Guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Julichi, and in here, I love to keep it real. This is Personality Highlights. And in here, we talk about reality shows, real-time stories. If these are the things that you'd like to be a part of, if you'd like to join conversations like this, guys, do well to turn on the post notification bell. Do well to subscribe to this channel. Do well to give this video a big thumbs up, as it will make this channel very visible. Thank you so much for everybody that's always stopping by to check out my videos. Here, we're going to be talking about the personal perspectives, the popular opinions of your favorites, and we're going to be talking about how to deal with the depression that comes with not having anything after participating in a reality show. Now, guys, I don't know if you know this, but there's been rumor, there's been gist, there's been conversation that the very first housemate who was evicted from the Big Brother and Zanzi season 3, Mvelo, has been a bit depressed. People have been tagging it depression, but I actually tried to look around. I tried to just follow him up, check out the stories to see he was having a conversation about that. But one of the conversations, I actually saw a post from Dinky. These are people that left. He left the house with and all that. And from this post that I saw from Mvelo, it looks like he's really grateful that some people checked up on him. And I'm like, yeah, this is a syndrome we need to really talk about. And I think as a fan in the show that follows up these reality shows, I think this is where we have to bring in empathy into how we actually see this housemate and how we actually grow with them. You guys know that in everything in life, there's always going to be a winner. There's always going to be, I'm not going to talk a loser now. I'm not going to say loser, but there's always going to be an experience, right? So for me, I feel every reality show is like showing us what real life situationships are all about. Real things that happen to us. It's about being real about yourself, and bringing in a strategy, seeing how people get to get attracted to your personality and then cashing out of it at the end of the day. Now, for some people, it wasn't the same. It's never been the same. In every Big Brother season, we always see that housemate who ends up disappearing from the face of the social spaces, the online spaces, maybe because I don't know why, but I think for personal reasons. I mean, maybe they feel they're not cashing out, maybe they feel people are not reaching out to them, and so for some reason there's just this withdrawal syndrome. And basically, I think that's what I want to talk about. So, according to Mvelo, he's been having flu. So, for people that have been saying he's depressed, maybe there might be an ounce of truth in it. I don't know. I'm not going to try to emphasize that he's actually depressed, but I know he's grateful that some of his housemates are looking out and checking up on him. I just feel like, okay, he said he had flu and he has been craving for stuff. He's been sharing that on his Instagram stories. And I'm just here saying, you know what, it happens. Like, for example, when we look at the BB Ninja Shiny Eye season, we know people like this beautiful lady, what's her name now? She kind of ghosted on all of us. Like, I mean, I practically never saw her again after the show. I really can't even remember her face, and it's just so ridiculous right now. What's her name again? Is it Angel? Oh my god. This is really bad. I can't remember her name. And this is okay, pardon me, but this is the person I'm talking about. Now, she is one of those people that have just ghosted, disappeared in the face of the internet. And people are like, are you okay, girlfriend? Are you having depression? Is there something going on in your life? Is she depressed because she's not cashing out like others? And I'm like, I think this is where we need to come in as people. And I don't know, but I feel like everybody wants to give brand deals to the people who made it to the top five, top 10, top whatever. But I think we really need to actually consider this housemates. And I mean, for we have brands out there that don't have money to pay the big top shot guys. And I personally am feeling like, okay, because I believe in brand cheerleading, I feel like maybe we should also consider patronizing these guys, even if they're the first people that leave the house. I mean, everybody actually has a personality symbol, even if they are not popularly liked by everybody. But when it comes to business, people want to go with the trend, and basically I feel this is why these guys don't cash out of it. And so I don't know, but I really feel the show, the team. For me, my concern is after every reality show, what is the way forward? What is the psychological balance program that is put out to the housemates to help them like bounce back into their lives? Because it's a lot. It's a lot because to take dragging online is crazy. I mean, when you even get to top 10, top 5, top 2, the finalists, the winner, people will drag you from now till forever. So it takes a lot of emotional intelligence. It takes a lot of balance. It takes a lot it takes a lot to be able to stand all this. And for me, I'm just like, I just pray that the next season we're going to see in the Big Brother and Zanzi show, that we actually get to see more sponsors get into the show and at least help some of those housemates, like win something, take something home. Because the truth is that we're going to have broke Big Brother and Zanzi housemates after the show. We are going to be people who are going to be begging to have something, to find jobs to do and all that. I'm not praying for that to be anybody's reality, but this is just me being real. And I feel like I'm expecting so much for the next season of Big Brother and Danzi season 4. I just pray that in every tax they put in the house, there is more rewards, there's more monetary rewards, and it's only going to happen when we have more sponsors into the show. I don't know, but I think South Africans need to wake up to this reality show. Personally, I love reality shows because I feel like it kind of helps boost the economy. It kind of helps to create opportunities for people, young stars, to get into the limelight, to get into the spotlight, to leverage from a platform to become whatever they want to become. And so for me, this is just a public outcry to people who are fans of anybody, favorites and all that. I think the dragging thing sometimes can be psychologically draining. So I don't know if people have said hurtful things to Mvelo or not, or people who don't come out as the best. But I just feel like we need to bring in empathy at the end of the show. I mean, the whole dragging thing doesn't make sense. The winner is there. They have to deal with the consequences. They have to deal with their life. They have to move on with their life. They have to balance. And guys, anyways, it's just me talking about it. What do you guys think about it? What balancing program do you think they should have? I think for the Big Brother show, they actually have a lot of that. They have psychologists who get to. I mean, we had people like Tato share that experience with us. But there's still so much when it comes to the outside world. So I feel like we all contribute to having the psychological balance, and I hope we all like bring in some empathy when we try to relate to these people, because I feel it's the hurtful things that we say that makes them feel this kind of way. It's just me like sharing my 2 cents on what I feel about it. Let me know what you guys really think about this. This is just my 2 cents. So guys, moving forward, there's been stories about Vino and Terry. I mean, these guys have the same lifestyle. We've been seeing Terry rock nightclubs, parties, doing her thing. We've been seeing girls hugging Vino up and down, and I'm like, the spotlight deals is definitely coming for this too. You guys, let me just leave you with the clips of these guys. And this is literally be it. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. For now, thank you so much for your watch time.
This thing of saying bring light, you're not in proper lighting, you're not in good space. I just wanted to say I love you people, and I wanted you to see that I'm still alive and I'm not ghosting you.